Hello everyone, it is Tuesday, October 23rd in the year by Lord 2012. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always, wicked awesome, proudly sporting the golf hat. Been a while, gotta do it. We got a very special day for a very special couple. And folks, beer is good for you. Let's get to our unofficial sponsors of the show, and then I will pop off the top for a phenomenal couple that I've known my whole life. We got theravel.com. That's my good friends Johnny and his better half, Emma Montgomery. That would be THERABEL.com. And phenomenal website. And I'm actually an administrator on that website as well. This hat's all kinds of jacked up. It's gotten crinkled. Hey, you know, represents real golf grass now. Oh well, what are you going to do? But THERABEL.com. Check it out, folks. You'll love it. Then we got Mustang Brewing Company, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, otherwise known as Southern Kansas. Great beer by great folks who watch my show and I support their here beer. Yeah, that beer. Phenomenal beer. Folks, check it out. Mustang Brewing Company. And then, of course, we got my good friends Tom Walk, not Walkie, not Walker, Walk. General Manager, Stevens Rubber Stamp and Sign Company down here in Texas. Where men are men, the bulls run scared. That's right. And you see what he makes. Makes all kinds of good stuff. There's your contact information. Check it out. You'll love it. My good friend Crystal Lloyd, Ozani, KJ Lloyd, Ghana Gold Coffee. Great way to start the day or the night or whatever have you. She's a 50s Styles pinup model. She's a published poet and she knows it. Twice. I worked with her in jolly old England. Age Ranger. Absolutely beautiful young lady. And oh, by the way, she's also an aspiring actress. And she's been in a comic book. So there you go. My good friend Wally Fortier. Wally's aluminum shaping process. Not Wally's ass sculpting process, so he probably wouldn't mind that if he was single and she was hot. Wicked hot. But anyway, this guy makes all kinds of aluminum art, all kinds of sports stuff, nature, whatever you want. The man can make it out of aluminum. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Incredible work that man puts into. And he lives right across the street from me here in Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. And of course, my crazy friend Rob Johnson. CompuTune, he's a super ultra wicked hardcore computer geek from the great state of nation, Massachusetts. And his better half, Stephanie, I've known for almost my whole life. Well over 30 years. Great lady. Awesome stuff. Heard Rob. Phenomenal folks. And if you need help, hit me up. He can help you out. No problem. Do it right over the phone or online. Trust me. He's helped me out personally. So with that said, let's get to the beer of the day. And my good friend Justin Dimmitt, you are going to love this. Guinness, baby. Dublin, Ireland. That's right. Awesome stuff. But I got to pop the top to a very special couple. They got married October 23rd in the year of our Lord, 1940. On a Wednesday. Wednesday, October 23rd, 1940. My grandparents, Louis and his better half, Betty Karras, my maternal grandparents, my mother's parents, they've been married for 72 years, folks, okay? They bought the house in 1940, 3-bedroom house, raised 7 kids in it, and still live in the same house 72 years later. If that ain't awesome, I don't know what it is. Grandma and Grandpa, I love you both very, very much, and happy anniversary. I will be calling you later today. Proper beer opening apparatus. Oh yeah. Party on, grandparents. You deserve it. 72 years, folks. How many people know somebody who's been married for 72 years? Not too many. Proper beer pouring technique. 45-degree angle right over the keyboard. I haven't spilled a drop yet while pouring beer. And there you go. Perfectly poured. Every freaking time. Cheers and beers to all of you, especially to my grandparents. Wicked awesome, no doubt about it. Prost, as they say in Germany. Kumpai, as they say in Japan. Here we go. Love it, love it, love it. Guinness is awesome stuff. Birthday shout out time. Who is sharing a birthday with my grandparents' anniversary? Well, that would be the honorable and absolutely gorgeous, wicked hardcore Philadelphia Eagles fan friend of mine that I worked with in good old Japan, the lovely Jolene Hydorn. Happy birthday to you, sweetie. Hope you're doing well. From what I've gathered, you definitely are. Now, folks, those that remember, her daughter Zoe, remember they had the $10,000 scholarship? Yeah, her daughter Zoe, that's the one I was passing around every day, getting those votes. And my good friends Peggy Ross and Sherry Stewart, thank you two so much. Every day you voted on Jolene's daughter. Oh, and by the way, Peggy, a special shout out to you. You know why? Because thanks to you and wanting Farrah to make some enchiladas for you, guess what I'm having for dinner tonight? Ah, Peggy, I love you. Enchiladas tonight for dinner. Yes! Victory is mine. Especially for my belly. But anyway, Jolene, hope you're doing well. Looks like you definitely are. Pleasure and honor working with you in jolly old Japan. A computer geek she is. And just a great, great lady. Stunningly gorgeous. Total sweetheart. And a big cheers and beers to you, my dear. Happy birthday. Have a wicked awesome day. Party hard and enjoy. And hopefully your awesome man, PJ, will spoil you well. For you truly deserve it. Next on the list. Now here's a great friend of mine and Farrah's that we've known from jolly old England. And happy birthday to the beloved Cathy Witt. The better half of Elam Witt. Good friends of ours from jolly old England. We lived in the Shepherd's Grove area. That's right, Shepherd's Grove, baby. We'll never forget that place. Awesome times, awesome people. And Cathy, you're a total sweetheart. Elam, you got a great lady. And you're a great man yourself. Cathy, Elam, we miss you guys very much. We know you guys used to live here in Texas, right where we're living actually. And you know what? It's a good place. It really is. We are very happy down here in Yeehaw, Texas. Otherwise known as Western Louisiana, of course. Haha. But Cathy, you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. And a big cheers and beers to you. Next on the list. Now here's a lovely, gorgeous lady that I worked with in jolly old England. She's a computer geek as well. And she's actually helped me out with my computer in the past. Because she's living in Florida now. And I worked with her in jolly old England. Actually, she didn't even work in England. That's right. She was living in Germany at the time. That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you were living in Germany, beloved Whitney Young. And we hung out in Bible camp last year. That's where I met you. Never forget that. Bible camp. Lots of great scripture. A lot of great friends met. We found God. And we rejoiced and celebrated. And boy, oh boy, some really good beer down there too. Whitney, my dear, happy birthday to you. Wish I could have seen you when I went to Florida back in April. But definitely a pleasure chatting with you as always. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Party hard and enjoy. Celebrate like it's 1969, minus the acid. Next on the list. Now this one I'm not sure of. Is it my man Will Cregan's birthday, which I do believe it is, or is it his better half Tonya Carlson? Good question. Will, I thought it was your birthday today. I think I remember October 23rd being your birthday. I don't even know if you ever told me. But to Will and Tonya, happy birthday to one of you. Hope you have an awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Worked with Will in good old jolly old Japan. Where that man, if I'm not mistaken, Loadmaster. That's right. He was responsible for tracking all the fuel, weight, and everything that went on our work missions. All kinds of stuff. Documented everything right down to the milligram. Will, a great man indeed. Happy birthday, whether it's you or Tonya. You guys celebrate together. Hey, you got a Facebook page together. Might also celebrate together too. Hell with it, it's both your birthday. Cheers and beers to the both of you. Have a wicked awesome day. Party hard and enjoy. Next on the list. Now here's an absolutely lovely lady. Stunningly gorgeous. Total sweetheart. My good friend Amanda Ampey. Happy birthday to you. And you know, I remember before we left England, sad times, we were both leaving right about the same time. And I met you. Ironically, I knew you a little bit in England, but got to know you better in Bible camp last year. That was awesome. Like I said, great times, great scripture. We found God, great beer, and worked hard, play hard. We're a big family. And Amanda, you were absolutely, totally wicked awesome. and always smiling. Love that. Wish there were more people like you in the world. Haven't forgotten you. Never have. Never will. See, she, boom, operator. And a damn good one, too, I might add. Amanda, a big cheers and beers to you. Celebrate well and enjoy. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Or as I like to say, méchant génial. Yep, means the same. That would be wicked awesome in French. In case you folks are wondering. Next on the list. Now here's a great man I worked with in good old California. The land of fruits and nuts. Otherwise known as Northern Mexico, or it would be Southern Oregon. Could be either or. But anyway, why not Western Nevada? Sure. My man Scott Piles, crew dog, and a BMF crew dog. Bad mofo crew dog. Great man. Great family man. Awesome guy. Haven't heard from you in a while, but I've heard from you in the past. Great reconnecting with you. Hadn't heard from you in like over a decade. Then we met up on the old Facebook, chat up a little bit. And you got an awesome family, man. You do. And you're a great guy. Always have been. Know you always will be. A big cheers and beers to you. Happy birthday, Scott. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Next on the list. Though I haven't met this lovely lady yet, I'm going to give a shout out to her and her awesome sister who I do work with down here in Texas, otherwise known as Eastern New Mexico. Amanda Reinhardt, happy birthday to you, my dear. Hope you're doing well. Hope you celebrate well and enjoy today. And a shout out to your awesome, awesome sister who's always smiling. An absolute sweetheart of a lady. The Honorable Jennifer Reinhardt. That's right. Jen is a comical, nabbing, badass machine and just a sweet, angelic creature, if you will. She really is. And she watches my show every day. Squeeze me. Oh, and a shout out to your mom, too. The Honorable and awesome Theresa Catalano Reinhardt. How are you doing, my dear? You are absolutely phenomenal. Always a pleasure chatting with you. Great lady. I'll tell you, you've got a great family. You really do. And Jen's an absolute sweetheart. But the birthday shout out goes to your daughter, her sister, the awesome Amanda Reinhardt. And I hope to meet you someday. Theresa, I hope to meet you too. The Reinhardt family, a big, big, big cheers and beers to all of you. And Amanda, I hope you get spoiled with lots of gifts today. Hopefully your mom will hook you up well. And you folks all have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy, all three of you. I know I will. And final birthday for today. This one is a sad note. Because I know he's with us today. But he's up in a better place than we are. My man Rick Replinger. Sadly, it's a melancholy happy birthday. You know, he passed away earlier this year at the age of 38. He's 39 today. I worked with him in jolly old Japan. Engine guy, an engine god, if you will. The guy is a legend, okay? And, you know, I really wish, and I don't have it with me, I would love to be drinking a Miller Lite for you, Rep. And I want you to know, brother, Guinness is good stuff. And I think you, if I remember correctly, you do like Guinness. But Miller Lite was definitely your nectar of choice. Why? I don't know. But you know what? Who cares? Wicked hardcore Redskins fan, wicked hardcore Miller Lite fan, and a wicked hardcore, absolutely phenomenally wicked, awesome, stupendous, jetsical, engine master, badass, and Rep, rest in peace, my man. We love you. We miss you. The whole Japan family. We all worked together 4 glorious years, man. It definitely ain't the same without you. You will never be forgotten. Cheers and beers, brother. And I know up there, my man, you're drinking with me, bro. Definitely drinking with me. With that said, how about we get the celebrity birthdays real quick? On this day in 1959, underrated but absolute comic genius, parody song specialist, Weird Al Yankovic was born. He's been around forever, and he's still only 53. Incredible, you know. He makes parody songs, and they actually sound quite like the original. You know, he had Because I'm Fat, parody of Bad. He had La 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 Lasagna instead of La Bamba. I mean, folks, check it out. And then, of course, his movie in 1989, UHF. Pretty funny movie, actually. The guy is an absolute wizard. Comic genius. Very underrated. Weird Al, happy birthday, my man. On this day in 1940, that's right, October 23rd, 1940, the day my grandparents got married. The greatest soccer player in history was born. Yep, that's right. We've been talking about Pele, folks. Brazilian soccer legend. Okay? Now, is he still the greatest soccer player in history? Most likely. You know, when people think soccer, aka international football, or football, footy, whatever you want to call it, Pele is definitely on top of the list. Has not been forgotten. He's 72 today. Born on this day, Wednesday, October 23rd, in the year of our Lord, 1940. On this day in 1925, sadly passed away in 2005 at the age of 79, Tonight Show host legend Johnny Carson. Boy, do we miss him. On this day in 1957, Martin Luther King III was born. He's 55 today. Son of the great Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. On this day in 1956, yeehaw, country singer Dwight Yoakam was born. On this day in 1960, Randy Pausch was born. Pausch, P-A-U-S-C-H. Sadly passed away in 2008 at the age of 47. But folks, if you don't know who he is, I highly encourage you all, get on YouTube, type in Randy Pausch, P-A-U-S-C-H, or type in Last Lecture. It is one of the most inspirational YouTube videos I have ever personally witnessed in my entire life, okay? The guy was dying of cancer, and he made a video that was just absolutely amazing. The energy that man had, the positive energy. I mean, I love that stuff, you know? I do. Positive people kick ass and are absolutely phenomenal, you know? And I know a bunch of positive people out there. You know, I think offhand of the young, positive, motivated folks like my good friend Danny Breitbarth, Chris Vogt, Jessica Dickerson, Shelby Redmond, folks like that. Folks that are young and yet so positive. I love that. Keep it up, folks. Absolutely wicked awesome. Rebecca Crouch, you're another one. Absolutely phenomenal lady. But folks, no matter how down you feel at times, just remember, always focus on the good. And Randy Pausch certainly did that for us. Absolutely phenomenal motivational speaker. I just wish I could have met him in person. I really do. Look up The Last Lecture, folks. 15 million views on YouTube. You know what? That ain't enough. It needs more. I'm going to share that one sometime. On this day in 1965, Al Leiter, famous baseball pitcher, was born. A good one. Oh, special milestone birthday. He's 50 years old today. He's a half a century old now. And he still looks so young for his age. So energy. Positively motivated. This guy, Doug Flutie, the greatest quarterback in the history of Boston College, folks. Most famous for November 23rd, 1984. Remember the Hail Mary against the hated Miami Hurricanes. That's right. Miami Hurricanes. I still say that. There you go. And I'm sure my friend Jason Ayala just loves that. He's a Yankee fan, so yeah. Not you, Jay, but the Yankees, there you go. Anyway, Doug Flutie. Flutie Flakes, that's right. When Buffalo Bills had him as a quarterback, he was phenomenal up there. And Flutie Flakes were born. I got friends who still have boxes of Flutie Flakes unopened. 50 years old today, folks. And you know how he ended his football career? This is awesome. He did the first, oh God, what do they call it? He kicked the ball through the uprights. And it was the first time that had been done since 1941. That was the last play he ever had in the NFL, and I forgot the name of it. A special kick. He just like punted the ball through the uprights. It was like 2 points, I think. I can't remember. Wow. But drop kick. Yeah, it's a drop kick. Field goal. First time since 1941. That's the way he retired. In 2004 he retired, I think. Wow. 63 years it had been. Anyway, On this day in 1942, sadly passed away in 2008, 65, 66 years old, Michael Crichton. Yeah, that's right, the author of Jurassic Park. And there you go. How about some historical facts of the day? On this day in 1824, the first steam locomotive was introduced. Wow, awesome. On this day in 1991, Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas was sworn in. Still there today. Though I do remember some issues that they had. Marlo Thomas? No, it wasn't Marlo Thomas. No, what the hell was her name? There was issues with a woman that he supposedly had sex with, but he overcame that. Phenomenal Supreme Court Justice, second African American not Chief Justice, first African American Supreme Court Justice. He took over for Thurgood Marshall, ironically. On this day in 1967, the New Jersey Americans, who became the New Jersey Nets, New York Nets, New Jersey Nets, whatever you want to call them, they played their first ABA game. The American Basketball Association lasted until after the 1975-76 season, in which they merged with the NBA. The rest is history. Dr. J played for them, by the way. On this day in 1956, the first video recording onto magnetic tape, televised coast to coast, occurred. Yeah, there you go. First time that a recording onto magnetic tape was televised from coast to coast. 1956, October 23rd. Huge, huge milestone right here. On this day, October 23rd, in the year of our Lord, 1945, the great Jackie Robinson signed a contract with the Montreal Royals. And obviously we know the Montreal Royals were the minor league affiliate of the Brooklyn Dodgers, who on April 15th, 1947, broke this color barrier in baseball. Terrible thing that they had with that color barrier. Thank God, thank you, Jackie Robinson, for breaking it. Help. And he went through hell, but brought equality to baseball, finally. On this day in 1941, fantastic movie was released, Walt Disney's Dumbo, 71 years ago today. On this day in 1932, 80 years ago today, the Fred Allen Show premiered on radio. Fred and Gracie Allen, if I'm not mistaken. No, that was George Bird's Gracie Allen, never mind. Fred Allen Show, pretty popular show though. On this day in 1921, Green Bay Packer fans will love this one. The Green Bay Packers had their first ever NFL game, and they beat Minneapolis 7-6. That was not the Minneapolis. It wasn't the Minnesota Vikings. It was a Minneapolis football club at the time. On this day in 1814, did not know this one, the first plastic surgery was performed, and it was in England. First plastic surgery, 1814. Boy, I wonder how bad they screwed that up, huh? Probably had a face, probably looked like, their face probably looked like my hat by the time they were done. Who knows? On this day in 1690, there was a revolution in Harlem, New York, after a public ban on smoking. Holy crap, you weren't allowed to smoke in public? Sadly, America's getting to that way again. But anyway, let's get to the movie of the day, show of the day. I wish I had something from 1940. I didn't really have time to look. Let's bring out the Stooges. I know my grandparents were watching the Three Stooges back in the day. That's right. I'm sure they were. At least I would hope they were. Maybe they didn't like the Three Stooges. I never did ask them. I'll have to ask my grandparents tonight if they were Three Stooges fans. Hopefully they were. Because my daughter Delilah and I certainly are. But this was from 1935. Uncivil Warriors. And the fate of the nation lies in the hands of the Stooges. Oh, jeez. War is hell indeed. The Stooges go undercover to extract intelligence from a Southern colonel. But when a spy hunting major arrives, the masters of disguise really better be convincing. Kind of the first war-type Three Stooges they had, actually. Ironically, my father's a full World War II vet. Bronze Star, Purple Heart. If that ain't awesome, I don't know what is. But anyway, so there you go. Three Stooges today, as I've been doing for a while. Folks, I've got a real treat for the song of the day. You are going to love this. And I know my grandparents are going to love this. And I hope somebody in my family shares this video with them. Because they certainly deserve it. This show's for them. And for all of you as well. But I did some searching. And I actually found a song that was recorded Wednesday, October 23rd, in the year of our Lord, 1940. This is exactly the type of music that my grandparents were listening to Oh, and before I get to that, well, I'm going to hit up the Babe of the Day while the song is playing because the type of Babe of the Day is probably what was popular when my grandfather was overseas fighting to protect our freedom in the Army in World War II. And we be talking about the lovely Rita Hayworth, baby. Born October 17th, 1918, sadly passed away at the age of 68, May 14th, 1987. Now, Shawshank Redemption, this was the first poster. It wasn't that particular picture, but I think I've got a picture of her. That was the poster for, because the original book was called Rita Hayworth and Shawshank Redemption. But Rita Hayworth, the absolute gorgeous queen of the entertainment industry at the time. And I'm sure my grandfather's seen her. Maybe even in person. Who knows? Maybe some USO shows or something. But Rita Hayworth, Babe of the Day. It's only fitting. That was the hottie in 1940 in that time frame. But this song, recorded Wednesday, October 23rd, 1940, is Boogie Woogie Sugar Blues by Benny Carter. Some jazz here, folks. Bringing out the jazz today. And I'm pulling it straight off of YouTube. So if it gets choppy, I apologize. But this video is played on a 78, okay? That's 78 RPM record with the original record player with the big horn. Incredible. Here you go. Enjoy. Hope you love this. I know I do. Definitely a good tune. So he's turning it on right now. While we do that, let's enjoy the Babe of the Day, shall we? Little choppy. Oops. Helps if I have the picture, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. All the electronics are choppy right now. Even my phone is choppy. Look at that. Why is everything locking up? Because I have the luck of a murder victim with electronic devices. Strange. Wow. Look at Rita Hayworth in that picture, folks. If that ain't awesome, I definitely don't know what is. Hello. That's the one. You know, I got beer to drink. Awesome smile, yo. Hello. I don't know why it's so freaking choppy.